Good evening. Good evening. I am Marquez Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment. And I'm here to talk a little politics for the next 15 or 20 minutes because I know your time is valuable. Mine is too. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I've been working all day. I got schoolwork I got to do. I got more videos I got to do. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. But I got enough time on here to come talk. Now, let me address a couple of things first. Okay? Let me address a couple of things first that would come to my attention that people need to understand. Okay? I am not a niche. Like some people here got a niche. They do funny videos. They do politics and all that. I'm not a niche. Okay. I post whatever the hell I want to. So I don't need y'all to me my videos to stick to news. Okay. I do videos 24 hours, 7 days a week. A lot of them are going to be about news. A lot of them are going to be about life and what's going on too. See, you can't tell me to stick to one thing because I am universal. I am controversial. I am the real deal. So let's make sure we understand. Don't ever damn tell me just to do news. I won't listen. I post whatever I want, when I want, how I want. That's why I'm Marquez Speaks, the real voice. Something come about entertainment, I'm going to post it. Something about sports, I'm going to post it. Something about black people, I'm going to post it. About pastors, I'm going to post it. Now, you're always going to get the news from me, but you got to get everything. So let's make sure we understand that. Don't ever in your life tell me just to post news. I'm not a one-hit, one-trick pony. I talk about everything and everybody. I want to make sure we understand that. Now I got to go into politics. But don't ever tell me just to post news. I post whatever the hell I want to. This is my show. That's why you come. That's why you enjoy it. Now let's talk about politics. Donald Trump has officially called himself the king of the world. Donald J. Trump, the Teflon Don, has just finally said he's the king of the world. And I believe him. He's running the world. He makes billions. He makes billionaires super billionaires. So he does run the world. Donald Trump running the world right now. He calls himself the king of the world. You may not like it, but the man's telling the truth. He's running things. He's running things. He runs the Supreme Court. The House of Representatives scared and the Senate scared. The House of Representatives so scared of Donald Trump that they passed a funding bill for ICE spending. ICE funding. They were so scared of Donald Trump, they passed the ICE funding bill for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Donald Trump is running stuff. Let me say that again. They got so scared of Donald Trump that 7 Democrats voted, and Hakeem Jeffries didn't put a motion to it to pass a spending bill that funds ICE. So let me get y'all to understand something. You're going to have more ICE agents coming. They coming to Maine. They coming to Philadelphia. The ICE is coming everywhere now because they got more money funding because of the Democrats and the Republicans. Donald Trump is running stuff. He's the king of the world. He's the king of the world. He running stuff. He running. He running. Trump is running. Remember when Democrats said ICE funding is non-negotiable, we're going to government shutdown? 2 days later, they passed a funding bill with ICE funding. 2 days later. You think politics don't run your life? You crazy. If you think politics don't run your life, you are wrong. If you think politics don't run your life, something is wrong with you. Not me, you. Because they played us again. Democrats caved in like a barrel. Caved in like they saw a bat start running away. Democrats caved in. Good evening, King James. God bless you. That's what the Democrats did. They caved in. I ain't never seen them cave in so quick. It was like a super cave in. That's what Democrats did. They caved in. ICE funding. ICE money everywhere. We got money for ICE now. We got money for these spending bills. We got money for the military. They ain't got no money for us. We ain't got no money for FEMA. They ain't got no money for us. And down south, dirty, we about to get one of the worst ICE snowstorms there is. They ain't got no money for FEMA. They got money for everything else. And then remember, if they think you're an illegal immigrant, they can run up in your house now without a warrant. ICE taking over. Donald Trump taking over. He's king of the world. Donald Trump king of the world. The man's king of the world. That's what he's doing. He's showing you he's better than you. At 79 years old, they say he may have dementia. He don't care. He may be going to sleep at meetings. He don't care. He runs things. Trump runs everything. Trump runs everything. And I make sure my son has enough food to eat. Trump runs everything. He's the king of the world. Man said the truth. Sometimes Donald Trump tell the truth. Even a person lie 2 times a day gonna tell the truth. Even a clock is wrong. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Twice a day. Hello, King Jeffrey. The remodeling is going very well. We're about 3 or 4 days away for my wife having the dream bathroom that she wants, so she can leave me alone. It's going very well. Very well. Very well. Very expensive, but very well. My contractor, Big Money Mike, he's doing a fantastic job. It's going slow, but it's going very well. So next time Donald Trump say he's king of the world, you gotta say yes, master. Next time Donald Trump say he's king of the world, you gotta say yes, master. Donald Trump king of the world, yes, master. Donald Trump king of the world, yes, master. Because he's running things. I ain't never seen a president come in and run stuff like this since Obama. Obama bombed everybody. Obama did the drones that bombed everybody. But this man right here, Teflon Donald Trump, is running things. He's running things. I'm going to say it again, I'll move on to something else. The Democrats said there would be no funding for ICE. We would shut the government down. That's what Democrats said. And I was stupid enough, I believe the Democrats. I believe everything Democrats said. They said they're going to shut it down. Democrats going to shut it down. We're going to the government shutdown. 2 days later, they passed a spending bill with ICE funding. Thank you so much, King Jeffrey. So I don't believe anything that the Democrats say anymore. Let me say it again. I don't believe anything that the Democrats say. Because it's crazy. I'm making my son food. It's crazy. They played us, y'all. And now it don't look like, look, I filed my taxes. You know, I ain't get back no money. Because it don't look like we're going to have no government shutdown. So I filed my taxes already. I filed my taxes. People going to be happy because remember, the IRS is going to start looking at your tax return. I ain't getting no money back. They're going to start getting the tax returns on 26th. So, yeah, right. God runs the world is what our last was taught. And I'm seeing it full out today. No weapon form. Listen. God runs the universe and everything. But for mortal beings, Donald Trump runs the world. Okay? I'm just telling you, Donald Trump runs the world. They do whatever they want to, okay? Whoa. Why is you, come on up here. I'm going to block you. Why is you cussing on my show? Why is you saying the N-word on my show? Why is you saying that? Annette, you're irrelevant. You getting mad. You know what? Yeah, you getting muted for that. I don't like people do that, okay? I don't like people do that. Y'all can't get mad because I said Donald Trump is the king of the world. He's running. Hello, Queen Cover. God bless you. The man's running everything. You can't get mad when a white man comes in and does exactly what the hell he said he's going to do. You may not like him, but you got to respect it. Let me say it again. I'm going to move on. But people are in their feelings about what I just said. The Democrats say there will be no ICE funding. We'll shut the government down. They said that 2 days ago. 7 Democrats voted Republicans in the House of Representatives for a funding bill that fully funds ICE. And we're going to see ICE forever. Donald Trump runs the world. He runs. You may not like that he's running the world. Okay? He's already a dictator, Queen Cuff. He's doing a thing. He's doing a D thing. Now, I got to respect him. I respect any man that tells me exactly what they're going to do and do it. I respect any woman that tells me exactly what they're going to do and do it. I may not like him, but I got to respect him. I got to respect what the man does. I got to respect his hustle. His hustle is a whole lot better than ours. 34-time felon, bankrupt 6-9 times, worth billions of dollars, making money off our backs and giving us nothing. You got to give him a hustle. And then he got enough energy, as old as he is, to campaign once a week or twice a week for the midterms. Man's on fire. Donald Trump runs the world. Okay? Donald Trump runs the world. He runs it. They bow down to his feet. Republican, Democrats scared of the man. Hakeem Jeffries scared of the man now. Okay? He may be sick. He may have dementia, King Shelton, but he is running things. He's running them balls. Okay? He kept that promise, no other. He went to Miami and said Indiana was going to win. Indiana beat Miami. Now he said the Patriots are going to beat Denver. Patriots going to win. What Donald Trump says comes true. Now, I just hope he keep that about that $2,000. Him when he comes approved to give out that $2,000. Send it to a Donald Trump. Send that $2,000 Donald Trump. But the man doing what the hell he said he's doing. You can only respect that. You got, when a man or woman come to you and tell you exactly what they're going to do, you got to respect that gangster. You ain't got to like it, but you got to respect that gangster. Because they telling you in your face. They ain't hiding. They showing you right here what we going to do. That's what the man doing. You got to respect that hustle. You got to respect it. You ain't got to like it. But you got to respect it, King Earl. You got to respect it. Don't need no hugs, but he telling the truth. Oh, it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Then he had House Majority Leader Mike Johnson come out and say, I agree with Donald Trump. Any judge that disagrees with Donald Trump needs to be fired or held in contempt. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. Mike Johnson just came out and agreed with Donald Trump. Any judge, especially a federal judge who disagrees with Donald Trump, needs to be fired or held in contempt. That's a bad man. Midterm election, 2028 election being rigged as we speak, and Democrats trying to do everything they can, but Democrats may be in that rigging, Queen Cuffy, okay? No. Earl, get the hell off my show. You don't gotta like him, but you gotta respect, because if you don't respect hustle, then you don't respect nothing, Earl. Then you ain't a real man. If you can't respect the man hustle, do what the hell he say he gonna do, or a woman, then you ain't a real man or woman then. You gotta respect it. I didn't say like it. See, y'all gotta learn what respect is. Good evening, King Eddie. Y'all gotta learn what respect is. Hello, are you there? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you, Gail?
60.
Sir, then you know about respect. You have to respect the man who does what he said he's gonna do. I didn't say you have to like it, sir, but you gotta respect what the man doing.
You're right. I don't like him.
But you gotta respect his hustle.
Why?
Well, you ain't a real man then, because a real man respect the real man hustle when they say exactly what they're gonna do when they do it. You have to respect it. You don't have to like it. No. You ask me a question. Let me answer it. That's what a real man does. A real man respects a man who does what the hell he gonna say he gonna do. You 60 years old. You should know that, sir. You don't gotta like him. Hell, I don't like him. I don't like 99% of things he's doing. But I gotta respect the hustle that any man say he gonna do A, B, C, and D and does it in your face. That's why.
Okay, you gonna let me talk?
No. Not if you have an attitude, I'm gonna ban you.
No, sir. No,
Don't say something about you gonna let me talk. You asked me a question, I gave you an answer. You didn't like the answer I gave you. Then you talking about you gonna let me talk. If you 60 years old, don't act like a little child on my show. Act like a grown man. I didn't say you had. I didn't say you had to like the man. I don't like 99% of things he do, but I respect that hustle because he's doing exactly what he said he was gonna do, and he doing it in your face. Any man that comes to you in your face and tell you exactly what he gonna do, you gotta respect that at 60 years old, or you ain't no man. Now you can talk.
Well, I still don't agree with it. You know what you just said.
I didn't say you had to agree with it, sir. I didn't say you had to like it. I don't like 99% of things he does, but I respect his hustle because he's telling us the truth. That's
okay, you already said.
No, let me ask you a question. Are you married, sir?
No. Am I married? No.
Yes. Okay. Do you
I was.
Okay. When you was married, sir, if your wife came to you and told you exactly what she was going to do, even if you didn't like it, did you respect it?
I had to because she was my wife.
No. You didn't have to do anything. That's a lie. I'm going to let you go, sir, because you're a 60-year-old man, okay, who's naive and playing dumb. I don't have time for that, okay? You're 60 years old. You're naive. You're playing dumb. You need to leave my show and not come back because you're in your feelings. You're too emotional to be a real man. A real man will say this. I can't stand Donald Trump. He's an idiot. I don't agree with 99 or 100% of what he says, but I respect his hustle because what he said he did. That's a real man that's 60 years old. You too emotional, okay? You and your feelings. Because let me tell you right now, my wife is still living. She tell me exactly what she gonna do. I don't gotta like it, but I respect it. That's what a real man does.
You know, can I talk, man?
No, you act like a little girl. You ain't acting like a man.
No,
you act like a man on my show. You act like a girl. I don't deal with girls and men's bodies. I don't deal with that.
All right, check this out.
I don't deal with children. I'm 48 years old. I'm a grown man. I don't deal with children. And you ain't like that.
Okay, you learning me something.
No, I ain't learning you that. You already knew this. I told you. You're too emotional, sir.
Because I was when I grew up, I was brought up to say if you are doing something wrong, I ain't supposed to give you no respect. That's how I was brought up.
If you 60 years old, you was brought up in the drug times where you respected somebody that said exactly what they was gonna do, regardless if you liked them. If you 60 years old, you came in the drug era, the Reagan era. Okay.
Hey,
whoa. Did you come in the Reagan era?
That ain't what my daddy taught me.
Well, your daddy was a fool. Goodbye. Your daddy was a damn fool. Your daddy was a damn fool. Your daddy's a fool. Okay? Your daddy is a fool. And you a fool too. I'm saying you are a fool, sir. Okay? And your daddy's a fool. You talking about you had to respect your wife because she was your wife. No, you didn't have to respect her. That's what a real man does. Let me teach y'all black people something, especially y'all old black people don't understand. You don't gotta like anything about a person. You can hate them, can't stand them. Now that's what you, because you're too emotional. But if a person tells you exactly what they're gonna do and do it, you gotta respect it. If not, you ain't no man. You ain't no woman. That's why we lost. That's why Harris ain't president of the United States of America. That's why Democrats don't give a deal about you either. That's why we are in an economic recession and we can't get anything because of your mind mentality. You're too emotional. Black people are too daggum emotional. He too emotional at 60 years old. You gonna let me speak? You act like a little child. Because if you grew at 60, if you're 60, you grew up in the Reagan era. You grew up in a drug era where they put drugs in our communities. Y'all remember that? You put it in our communities. You charged us to clean it up. You gave us Section 8 to get the man out of the household and make sure the black man wasn't nothing. See, you 60s, you was in that era. Okay? And one thing you learn if you 60s, you learn one thing. I can't stand you, but I respect you if you tell me the truth. I don't like 99% of everything Donald Trump does. But I respect him, man, because he got in front of me and says, I'm going to get deportation. I'm going to do these tariffs. He said it's going to be 2 or 3 hard years. We're going to be in a recession before we be all right. If your kids come and tell you the truth, you're going to respect it. If your wife or your husband come tell you the truth, a real man or woman, you're going to respect what they say. You don't got to like it. See, there's a difference between respect and not liking, okay? I don't like 99% of the people I work with at work. All right, I don't like my boss. I respect them because they give me that paycheck. See, that's the difference. I don't like my big boss. I can't stand him. Hell, I respect him because he keeps it real with me. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? I don't like what my wife told me today. I respect her because she looked dead in my face and told me how she felt. She said, we're going to have this for dinner. We're going to have this for breakfast. We're going to do this. I didn't like what she was saying. I was pissed off, but I respected her because she came in my face and told me the truth and she didn't lie. That's the difference. Happy Friday, Queen Tamara. Okay? All right, Queen Teresa, that's how you do. If black people respect it, we'd be better off. If we would have respected Donald Trump before the election, we would have voted for Harris because we would respect that he told us the truth of what he was going to do and we didn't like it. Now black people get mad. Now you get mad you didn't get $2,000. Now you mad when the economic recession. Now you mad you lose your job. Now you mad you can't get food stamps. Now you mad you can't get Section 8. Now you mad a storm coming you can't get no FEMA dollars. It is a difference between respect and like. Okay? People do not like LeBron James. A lot of people hate him. Jordan the GOAT. They respect LeBron James for being a billionaire. He been playing the NBA for 23 years. And he's a scoring champion. They don't like LeBron. They respect him. People don't like Tom Brady. They can't stand Tom Brady. They respect him because he got, 5 Super Bowl rings, 5, 6, 7 rings. He's been a Super Bowl many times. They respect him. Okay? I didn't say like. People don't like Jasmine Crockett. They can't stand her. They respect her because she keeps it 100%. You got to understand the difference between respect and like, and you'll go far in this world. Okay? You ain't going to like everybody you deal with. I didn't like that gentleman right there. I ain't got no respect for him because he didn't tell the truth. But I deal with people every day on a daily basis about money, about politics, about business. I respect them because they respect me because we look each other dead in the eye and tell you the truth. And let me tell you this, if you're a man, if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, if somebody tells you the truth, you have to respect it. You do not have to agree with it. That goes for your women too. No matter how much you hate this girl, she tells you the truth, you got to respect it. If you don't respect it, you ain't a real man or real woman. See, we don't respect politics. Hell, I respect Donald Trump. He said ICE gonna keep going. I said, I ain't like I said, Democrats gonna stop it. Democrats didn't stop it at all. They gave him the money. You know what I'm saying? See, our problem is the enemy of my enemy is still my enemy, even if he's my friend. You see what I'm saying? If you don't respect your opponents, you'll never win. If you don't respect your enemies, you'll never win. I respect all my enemies. I respect all my haters because I know where I stand with them. See, we don't know where we stand in politics as black people. We got too many men like that, 60 years old. I ain't learned that from my daddy. Your daddy's a fool. You a fool too. You learned from a fool and you became a fool. And at 60 years old, you still a fool. Let me tell you something. Don't be 60 years old and still a fool. Look up what a fool means in the Bible. Don't be 60 years old and still a fool. Don't do that. Don't be emotional. Okay? He told those people that he was going to do them back, and they still voted for him. Correct, Queen Teresa. That's all you can do. Don't be a fool at 60 years old. Don't be a fool at 20 years old. Okay? You ain't got to like everybody, but you got to respect it. You ain't got to like people in politics. I don't like Kamala Harris. I don't like. I did everything I could to make her president of the United States of America. I took people to the polls. I spent money. I advocated. I was on at that time TikTok 8 hours a day trying to get her president of the United States of America. I respected her and what she was going to do. I didn't have to like her. That's the difference. That's why my black people get in trouble. Black people tell me all the time, I can't stand you, blah, 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 stick the news, you FOB, you in. I get called everything by my black people. I say, but as long as you respect me. So you don't have to like me because I ain't trying to be your friend. I said, I don't respect you. I say, you respect me because you come on my videos and you come in and you like and you make me money. So you have to respect me enough. You're making me money. I tell the white people that all the time. They call me in all the time on my videos. See, be a content creator, you gotta be strong. They call me in all the time and say, thank you for making me money. Correct, King Eddie. I was raised under the dope boy time. I was raised under dope boys. Well, my family, like my mom was an addict. I was raised on dope boys in the family. They told me I was never gonna be nothing. I'm king. I am more quick speech now. See, I didn't let my environment determine my reality. I didn't let my environment growing up determine my reality. My wife didn't either. See, we grew up in the dope boy era, the addict era. That's what me and my wife grew up in. We're doing pretty well now because we did not let our environments dictate our reality. So if you're 60 years old and you still back in them Jim Crow days, that's on you. That means you've been incarcerated mentally and physically. That means you ain't had a job you wanted and you ain't lived your life. And then you have to come on a show like mine and act like you're crazy. But I stop you on this show. I'll tell you, you're a fool. 60-year-old, he's a fool and your daddy was a fool. Your daddy raised you as a fool, and then you continue to be a fool. Because let me tell you this, after you get 18, you make your own decisions. If you can go to war at 18, you make your own decisions at 21, 31, whatever, okay? My grandparents used to say, you can only fly so high before you have to come down. Correct, Queen Sharon. Correct. I'm blessed, King James. I hope you are too. So I'm just telling y'all the realism of it, okay? If we start acting like we crazy, we start acting like we fools, we start respecting people, we would have had a black woman in the White House, we wouldn't be in this mess. And it's a mess. Why is it a mess? I'm going to say it again. Over 1 million black men and black women within a year have been fired from corporate white jobs. Black unemployment rate is sky high. I don't care about the white people as much. Black people are losing Section 8, food stamps, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, affordable housing. All because we didn't respect a black woman because she had too much money. Look, a couple of things I don't know you can't argue with. You can't argue with facts and data. All I give is facts and data. You can't argue with it. You may not like it, but all I give is facts and data. That's why I came out saying Donald Trump, king of the world. He king Trump. He is. Because he got Democrats to vote on ICE. And ICE is doing whatever the hell they want. They are going to people's houses, taking them out without no clothes on, going to weddings, going to funerals, going to ball games, and deporting everybody, and locking them up. That's what ICE is doing. It ain't a damn thing doing. Look at Minnesota. And they're going to Maine next. And they're going to Philadelphia. ICE doing whatever the hell they want to. That's why I say he's king of the world, because they just letting a 79-year-old man do this. Well, take it all then. I'm just telling y'all the truth. That's right, thinking they put money in her pocket, but at the same time taking their own pockets. Correct. ICE is going everywhere. ICE is going everywhere. I got my ID ready. There you go. I ain't even gonna argue with them because they ain't gonna throw me off 6'5", 260 pounds. I ain't even gonna argue with ICE. They got my ID right there. So you get my credit card right there. Yeah, you got my ID. Oh, you want my license? They got my license right there. I'm gonna get to them quick because I'm not gonna get into no BS because I want to be big and bad because I don't like ICE. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna get beat down, hurt. My life come to an end because I'm being emotional as a black man. I ain't about to do that. I don't gotta like anything about ICE. They ask me for my ID, they get it. I don't gotta like anything about ICE. They ask me for my driver's license, they get it. I'm not going to jail. I'm not being deported. I'm not being detained. I want to go home at night. That emotional stuff kill black men. Your emotions kill black men, and they getting tired of it. You know what they getting tired of it? Because no matter what you think, Bad Bunny's gonna wear a dress at the halftime show. It's gonna be an all-white quarterback NFL or Super Bowl. They getting tired of us. It's gonna be an all-white NFL Super Bowl quarterback show. The Super Bowl quarterback gonna be white. Ain't gonna be no more Jalen Hurts for a while unless Lamar Jackson win it next year. Okay, Bad Bunny wearing a dress at the Super Bowl. He's standing up for LGBTQ and the gay community. He wearing a dress at the Super Bowl. Okay? Just that simple. I respect ICE because I'm straight. Queen Theresa, even if you wouldn't, you respect them because of what they can do. Okay? I respect the IRS because they can put you in a fine and put you in jail. Okay? You're telling the truth, but there's a lot of older people who are very immature for their age. Correct, Queen. Norma. Age don't make maturity, but let's keep it respectful. Let me say this. If you're a fool, you're a damn fool. I'ma say it. That's respect right there. I respect when you'll never tell you a fool. Now, if you don't like it, that's on you. All right? But don't come on my show ever, Queen Norma, tell me how to run my show. I run this show. And if you a fool, you a fool. Okay? Just that. And look, y'all want to go back to old days, okay? Big Mama used to call you a fool all the time. Big Mama said, oh, you a fool. You ain't like a fool. You ain't like a dummy. See, y'all keep talking about disrespectful stuff. Go back to Big Mama time. They used to call you a fool. They called you worse than that. They said you a fool. That's where fool got real big if you want your history right quick. Big Mama and Big Papa, they used to say, man, you're a damn fool. Go, you a fool. So don't talk about respect when you don't understand the history. I understand the history of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. All right? And the 80s and 90s. Big Mama called you a fool all day, every day. You went to jail, you're a fool. You drunk too much, you're a fool. You lose your house, you're a fool. You ain't got no place to stay, you're a fool. That used to be the word for black people, fool. Don't believe me? Go back and look at some of them videos of 50s, 60s, and 70s. Fool was used all the time. You a damn fool. That's what they used to say. I'm just telling you, I love you too, Queen Norma, but I gotta keep it real. That's what's wrong with us black people. We don't keep it real. That's why we got a white man in the presidency who don't care about us. That's why every one of our black analysts don't care about us. That's why we'll never get slave reparations, because our own people turn on us. That's why the NAACP and the Urban League is asking us for money right now. Everything I just said was true. You can look it up. That's why I tell y'all, fact check me, go to Google. That's the problem. Politics is crushing us because we let it crush us. We vote with our emotions. We don't vote with facts. We don't vote with data. We don't vote for our interests. And then a fat boy like me, who got too many degrees, who cocky, who conceited, who's smart, who know more about politics than you, tell you the truth and you don't like it. But if I was a white man, you respect it. Let me say it again, Queen Dolores. If I was a white man, you respect it because I'm black, because I'm saying it loud. You don't like it. That's our only problem right there. We don't respect our enemies. And we don't respect those who are closest to us. We don't. If we did, we never play over our wives or women. Black men, you never do it. You would never do it if you respected them. All right? We never leave our children. We have lost the respect factor. We had it back in Big Mama them days. See, it was a thing when you used to get your butt whooped, then you got your butt whooped by your neighbor, then you went in the house. See, it used to be a respect thing back in the day. Okay? But we don't have that no more. And guess what? Politicians know that. Republicans know that. Democrats know that. The presidency knows that. The Supreme Court knows that. That's why we don't do anything except for black people. We say the same thing. We're going to wait it out. You see what I'm saying? That is the problem with us. I tell the truth. Just that simple. I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. I tell the truth. I go in hard on celebrities, and I give them love when they're supposed to. I was right. People bashed me for over a year when I said Michelle and Barack are on the verge of divorce, and their marriage ain't going good. They called me Uncle Coon, Uncle Tom, and everything. The day Michelle Obama came out and said they've been in couples therapy for at least 6 months. I was vindicated. See, I tell the truth early. People got mad. You a coon. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You don't like black people. You a coon. Speak. You a coon. But they didn't say that when Michelle Obama came out and said her and Barack been in a couples therapy at least 6 months. And I said they had marriage troubles over a year ago. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. I said they had marriage troubles. Barack better start acting better. Michelle said he hard to deal with. But I love him. Now we in couples therapy working it out. See, that is the difference when you tell the truth. You can make a whole lot of people mad. Go back and fact check me. Go back and look at my old videos. I'll tell the truth. I said it over a year ago. They was having problems with their marriage. Hell, should be. Barack's a lot to deal with. He's one of the greatest presidents of all time. Former president. Everywhere he walks, he's a superstar. That's why she has to start a podcast. She don't want to be president. She wanted her husband back. Now he went on there and said, you got me back. She had to reel him in, put him back in line. She had to do it. Judge Mathis' wife did the same thing. She was about to file a divorce. She had to put him back in line. Because with a man with that much power, I mean, a man with that much power, you got to make sure he's straight. She had to make sure Barack's straight. Had to make sure Judge Mathis straight, that they know the rules. Go listen to Michelle Obama podcast. She say more than this. She said, yeah, he a lot to deal with. Yeah, we had to go to couples therapy. Yeah, we had a lot of things wrong. Yeah, we had problems with our children. Yeah, we had problems after we got out of the presidency. We had no money. Yeah, we're doing better now. Yeah, he thought it was this. Yeah, I didn't like when he danced like white women before. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't go to Jimmy Carter funeral because of him. See, she told the truth. Now we in a better place. We went to couples therapy. We worked on it. Barack became the man I loved again. See, that's a difference. That's a difference. RESPECT. Tell me what it means to me. If you respect your mate, you respect the law, and you respect the hustle of people, you'll go far. I didn't say I like Donald Trump. I respected his hustle. I learned from him how I can make money on social media. Let me say that again. I respect Donald Trump and his hustle. He taught me how to make money on social media. He taught me how to double my income. Let me say that again so everybody understand what I just said, okay? I didn't say I like Donald Trump. I respect his hustle. He showed me how to make money on social media, Donald Trump did. Thank you, President Trump. He showed me how to double my income. Thank you, President Trump. I learned a lot from President Trump. I don't have to like you to respect you to learn from you. I don't have to like you to respect you, to learn from you. That's why I say he's the king of the world. I respect because he said ICE funding gonna pass. I say there's no way ICE funding gonna pass. Democrats passed it. That's what it takes going through thick and thin. Yeah, that's a real woman and a real man sticking together. We just don't have to have too much no more, King Teresa, okay? Michelle had to go upside her head 11 times, King Kimberly. She had to go upside her head. She got him right. Now, to his credit, he came back. He came back to the real side. To her credit, she never left him. She never played him. She stayed with him. Both of them get credit by me. But we have to learn what true respect is. I respect my opponents just like I respect my wife. Now, I don't agree with my wife 67% of the time, but that don't mean I lose respect for her. Okay, we got to get things right. We got to do. Let me say it again. I want to make this known, and I want to make sure people understand this before I get off here. If we would have respected Donald Trump November 3rd, if we would have respected former Vice President Harris November 4th, then when we voted November 6th, she would have been the first black woman elected to President of the United States of America. We wouldn't be in this mess. But because too many of us, our own kind, did not respect that, this is what we get. Respect takes you a long way. I didn't say like people at work. I say respect them enough. I respect them enough, not even talk to them, not say nothing. When my boss says something crazy, I just shut up. I don't say nothing. I learned how to hold my mule at work. I don't say a word. They say, speak, you don't need to talk at work. No, I get the check. That's it. On my videos, I barely comment when I hear all things because I know how to hold my mule and respect my opponent. They're making me money. I can't get mad at you if you're making me money on social media. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for coming. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Please don't stop. I got one man every video I put out, and I put out 30 to 40 videos a day. He comments, he shares it, and he cusses me out on every video. Calls me the end all the time. He's my #1 fan. He's making me money. I learned to respect my opponent. And when we learn to respect politics and understand Democrats are not with us all the time, we'll be better off. It was more of the other color purple. That's good with King Teresa. Let me say it again. We learn that Democrats are not always with us, for us, and a lot of them against us. When we respect that, we're better off. Because there's more racism in the Democratic Party than the Republican Party. There's more racism. I didn't say there wasn't racism in the Republican Party. There's more racism in the Democratic Party than the Republican Party. They just hide it better. Trump is trying to be president for life. Well, Queen Kimberly, we don't know how much more. I think he got about 3 more years in him, and that's it. I think I got about 3 more years in him. That's it. I think when he gets 82, 83, he gonna be out of it, Queen Kimberly. So we ain't got to worry about that. But I think he gonna hold on for 3 more years. I think he is. But one thing I can't stand: lifelong Democrats. If you're a lifelong Democrat and you in a 1984 Datsun, you're doing wrong. If you are a lifelong Democrat and you living in a trailer park trailer, and your trailer is 35 years old, and you ain't got a 401k plan, you done the wrong thing. Hello, Queen Tasha. St. Paul. God bless you. Be careful, because ICE ain't playing if it's Minnesota. If you're a black person, you've been living in an apartment 50, 11 years on Section 8, and you ain't got no money, and you've been voting for Democrat 30 years, you done voted wrong. You don't respect your opponents. I don't think he got that much. He's 1 foot in the grave and out of the mention. Can't remember to say something he said. Correct, Queen Teresa, but remember, they hid Joe Biden's sickness for 3 years. I think they're going to do it for Trump, too. I think they're going to do it for Trump, too. Now, they hid Joe Biden. God bless, he ain't got cancer no more, but they hid Biden for at least 3 years. They're going to hide Trump's, too. And they did with Lyndon B. Johnson for a long time. Racism and Republicans as well. I just said that, Queen Angela. What are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? Why are you on my show? Get off my show, Teresa. You must be a troll. Now, I get a lot of trolls in here, too. Okay? I get a lot of trolls. I get a lot of trolls in here. I do, okay? I heard he's sick. Biden was sick for 4 years, too, and they still let him be president. Biden was sick for 4 years, too. Hello, Cream Rhoda. Biden was sick for 4 years, too, and guess what? He was still president. Okay? At least you know where Trump is coming from. He don't hide his racism. That's correct. Democrats do. Democrats hide it. Okay? That's real. God bless you, King Eddie. Have a wonderful one. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer because I didn't did a respect factor, okay? Queen Dolores, you know I can only tell the truth. I can only tell. Let me say it again before I get off here. Number one, we need to respect our opponents, okay? Okay? Number one, let's respect our opponents. Number two, respect people who are telling you the truth. Donald Trump is telling you the truth. Respect him. I didn't say like him, respect him. You got to respect him saying he's king of the world because he did that. He got ICE funding for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. He got total ICE funding for the rest of his presidency. He got total ICE funding from the Democrats in the House of Representatives. You got to respect a man like that. Okay? Just that simple. Queen Tasha, let me to be honest with you. Most of my black people are not self-sufficient. They will never be self-sufficient. That's why they got food stamps. That's why they got Medicare. They got Medicaid. They got Social Security. If you got 401, okay, you ain't self-sufficient because they can take that from you. Okay? Okay? So it's great to be self-sufficient. Most of my black people are not self-sufficient. Most of my white people are not self-sufficient because it is hard to be self-sufficient. It is hard to be your own boss and only depend on you. That is totally too hard. That's why they give us a little food stamps. They give us a little Section 8. They give us a little Social Security. They give us a little 401k. They give us a little money here and there. And I mean little money because if you look in the stock market where there's trillions of dollars, you ain't getting it. If you look into the stock market, you're not making it. Your 401k is peanuts compared to real 401ks. So they give you just a little bit to make sure you're not self-sufficient. And then they make you pay taxes. And they give you these laws that are set up to make sure you can't be self-sufficient. Now, some of us are self-sufficient, but it's too much work. It's too much work to be self-sufficient. Like it's too much work to be a boss. All right? Like it's too much work to make real money on here. Just because you got 1 million people don't mean you're making money on Facebook. I'm making money. I only got them 120,000 because I understand the business. But it's a lot of work. Okay? Just that simple. Just that simple. ICE not winning up here, Queen Tasha. ICE is winning in Minnesota. No, Queen Tasha. Now you didn't speak my interest. What you mean ICE is not winning? ICE is winning in Minnesota. ICE is winning in Minnesota. Okay, Queen Tasha, we have black people supporting each other. Now, Queen Tasha, you talking a lot. We ain't have black people supported each other. When? Couldn't even support Colin Kaepernick. Tell me when has black people supported each other? Couldn't even support Colin Kaepernick. He took a knee for black people. Okay. Tasha, I think you're a troll because what you're saying is crazy. So I'm not gonna pay you no attention, Queen, because you ain't got the mind mentality to have this conversation with me. I got 5 degrees, but I have 6. I got 4 masters. I've been in politics 30 years. You ain't talking right when you saying business. Black people don't support black people in business, and then in business, especially restaurant business, black people jack out the price. Okay. Okay? It's just that simple. Now, Tasha, if you're a content creator, you need to come up and talk to me because you're seeing some stuff that ain't making no sense. I'm not for either party because of the fact you can work all your life and you still will own nothing. Your home taxes, everything will take that if you don't pay them taxes. Correct, Queen Rhoda. But remember this: Mike Epps said you only renting stuff. You really never own nothing. God comes back and get it. So you're 100% right. And if you don't pay your taxes, you don't get it anyway. They don't know how to support each other. The majority of them. Correct. We don't. We're always against each other. Black people are always against each other. No, you don't believe me? Start a business on Facebook. Start being a content creator on Facebook. Like me, I'm a macro. Macro means you between 100,000 and a million. I got 120,000. I'm a macro content creator. I make very good on Facebook. People come at me all day, every day. Black people won't stick together for nothing. I'll let you send me a message. A messenger, you can send me a message. I'm different on here. You know who send me the worst messages on Facebook? Black people. Always black people. Some white, but always black people going against me. Everything I say, and I give you facts. You talking about black people, you talking about this. Well, yeah, I'm gonna talk about black pastors. They doing the wrong thing. Okay? Yeah, you had the wrong channel. Get the hell off here, Tasha. You ain't no content creator. You a troll. I get too many trolls, okay? I do. They also sip off each other. They do not work together. Majority of them, correct? See, and the thing that gets me is my black people don't want to hear the truth. I tell the truth, my black people don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear that truth speech. You can't tell us that speaks. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear the truth. The truth is we screwed up and put Donald Trump in the presidency. Well, we could have put that black woman in. Screwed up, we didn't like her. We didn't like her laugh. We didn't like the way she looked. We didn't like she was married to a white man that was Jewish. We didn't like anything about her, so we didn't vote for her, even though she told the truth. See, you see the difference? Okay? You know, King John, I love you. I love you. I'm just saying that. So we got to keep it 100% real. And we ain't been doing it. And it's been costing us in politics, which costs us in our pocketbooks, which costs us in our wallets. I'm tired of black people talking about they done got laid off, or they can't get food stamps, or they ain't got the job, or they ain't handling business. I'm tired of it, okay? Black people don't support each other. I have experienced it myself. I experience it every day, Queen Dolores. We just don't do it. We do not support each other. Okay? It's hard for me to go to a black restaurant because no one, they're going to jack up the prices. And the food ain't going to be good. And then they give you small portions. It's just the way it is. We always trying to make a quick, fast dollar. I like to make money quick too, but I have to wait. ICE is going to continue because they're doing the dirty deeds of Trump, correct? And they are fully funded for at least the next 3 years. They're fully funded now. ICE is not going nowhere. The truth will make us free. Now you make me sick. I'll make you sick. What do I do to make you sick, Cap? I ain't do that to you. Can we start respecting each other's opinions? Y'all don't respect my opinions, but y'all see these black women on here twerking, y'all go crazy. They be booty clapping them fake booties, y'all go crazy. And the fake breasts they be showing, y'all go crazy. But you can't respect a fat 48-year-old fat boy who telling the truth. I shouldn't make nobody sick. All I'm doing is telling you the truth. The Bible says tell the truth, say it loudly. It will make you free, but it'll make your opponents depressed. That's biblical. Well, I guess I ain't everybody cup of tea. I ain't everybody cup of tea, okay? People need to stay home. You don't have to go out. Don't go out in reference to ICE. All I'm saying is if you go out with reference to ICE, have your ID, your driver's license, your green card, or your papers on you. And just give it to them. Let them check you out and be on your way. Because you're not going to win. Because Democrats are not going to do anything for the next 3 years to help you. Hopefully he doesn't use ICE to not leave office when the Democrats win in 2028. Queen Sharon, I think he's going to be so gone in 2028, he's going to be happy to get out of there. Donald Trump ready to go now. Donald Trump ready to go now. There's got to be a meeting. He went on Fox News and rambled for 50 minutes. A lot of people is going to lose their life behind this administration. Get ready and hold on tight because things is going to get a lot worse. Queen Rhoda, they're only going to get a lot worse if you don't follow the rules. If you give them your ID and don't act like you big bad wolf, you'll be fine. But if you act like you big bad wolf, ICE is going to show you how bad you're not. They're going to show you how big you ain't. I'm not getting in a peeing contest with ICE or a police officer. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing any content creator. I'm not doing it. It's not worth your life and your time. I didn't say you had to like it. Again, we got to get this mind mentality out of what we like. A lot of things I ain't like. I ain't like spending a lot of money on food there. I did it. But you gotta respect it. Our problem is we don't respect laws. We don't. We don't respect our women. So how are we gonna respect laws? Our black men don't respect our women. We don't respect our children. So how are we gonna respect laws? How are you gonna respect Congress and politics if you don't even respect your own family members? Okay? And sometimes that doesn't matter. Queen Kimberly, you can't give me one example of a person who gave ICE their information that got in trouble. Now, you can give me an example of some road cops that did it, but you can't give me one example in ICE. If you gave me an ID, you act like you had some sense or respected them that you got in trouble. You can't give me one example of it yet. Now, if it comes, give it to me. You know, I'm a broadcaster, but I haven't seen one yet. If you follow the rules, it's still going to be rough. Okay, they don't want you to follow the rules. It's all about control and power. That's right. There is no rules because if there was, Trump wouldn't be in office. There are rules that the average person has to follow. The president and other people are billionaires. Billionaires don't have to follow it. But I guarantee you, I'm 6'5", 260 pounds. I have been pulled over by the police, white people, all the time. I've always been respectful, and I've never got in trouble or a ticket. I'm 6'5", 260 pounds, and I've been in a lot of other states where I'm supposed to get tickets and get in trouble, but because I was respectful of the white man, I didn't get in trouble. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. I didn't say I liked it, but again, you have to have a level of respect, even when you don't want to. If you respect your job, you respect when you go to work on time, you respect to do that work, then you have to respect when an officer or ICE tells you to do something you don't want to do. I didn't say like it. We don't gotta like it. That's our problem. We always want to like stuff. I don't like 80% of stuff I do, but I gotta do it. So we gotta learn that respect. That's our problem. We don't. We don't. We don't respect it at all. We just don't. What the hell you put me up for? Because I'm black. That may be true. I'm not saying it's not true. You look suspicious. Okay. ICE, where's your ID? Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID, boy. Let's see ID, girl. What the hell you calling me? See, that's the problem right there. Just do like that, get it to him. Don't even gotta say nothing. You don't even gotta say nothing. Queen Rhoda, I am blessed, but again, that didn't happen one time. That happened 50 times. Okay? No, it's more than that, Queen Rhoda. Now, let me say this. Y'all, get your emotions out of everything. Get your damn emotions out of everything, okay? They have, right, Ali, they have to follow the universal laws or they will face the consequences. Get out of your feelings. I've never seen so many black people in your feelings, man. Everything ain't gonna go your way. Everything ain't gonna go right. It don't. My ice maker messed up in my refrigerator. Stainless steel, great refrigerator, Samsung. I didn't like it. I had to order another part. Thank God that's what it was. Everything's not gonna go your way. I'm living proof. That's why things don't go our way in our Congress. We get mad. And we ready to flip off at anybody, anytime, anywhere, anything. Everything ain't gonna go your way. It's called life. And I know. My wife come in and getting that new bathroom for her. All them $1,000. It didn't go my way. It didn't go my way. You think I'm happy that Congress passed a fully funded ICE bill? The House of Representatives, I can't stand it. I can't stand Donald Trump getting everything he wants. So what's happening? Once again, Brian Gore, was you there? Was you there, Brian Gore? Because people ain't gonna come up here and start making lies and stories. Thank you, King Money. Was you there, Brian Gore? If you weren't there, I don't believe you. I ain't saying it happened, but Brian Gore, if you weren't there, if you can't come up here and tell me, you lying, you're a troll. My friend is always my friend. Did it happen to you? No, my friend. I don't want that stuff. My friend. Okay? And y'all stop using biblical, quit using biblical quotes so I crush y'all. Okay? I hate people who do that. You use biblical quotes when you want something to go good, and then your friend always have it. Nope. We're not doing that on this show. I just block it. I don't care. Okay? I get tired of people coming up with excuses when they don't want to do the right thing. Even if something happened to you bad, you still got to do the right thing. You still got to follow the laws. Hell, I don't like following laws. I do. I ain't crazy. When I see a police officer on my left or right, I slow down on purpose. Because I don't want to get stopped. I'm black through and through. I can't change this. Never would want to. We gotta start doing the right thing. If we do the right thing, 80-90% of our problems be gone. I didn't say it was gonna stop, but we got to do the right thing. It starts with voting. If you don't like the police, how about we vote people in the Congress in our state, county, and federal and local officials who do the right thing, who can help police officers who do the wrong thing accountable. That's how we start changing things. You're right. We need to start growing thick skin. See, we don't want to do the right thing. We want instant gratification. That is our problem. We always need something instant. We don't want to work to get things done. People don't want to go to school to get you. Oh, speak. You work at home. You got all this. You got credit cards and everything because I worked for it. You don't want to put in the time and effort no more. That's what's wrong, especially my people. We don't want to do it. We don't want to vote. We want everything for us, and we want to complain all day, every day. Let me say it again. We don't want to vote. We don't want to work for it, and we want to complain all day, every day, and be jealous when somebody got something you don't, or when they take a vacation that you can't, or do something you don't. Me and my wife going on vacation. Oh, a whole lot of people mad at us. Why? Because we going first class. We doing something y'all don't want to do because we play the cost to be the boss. That's our whole problem. That's why we lose at politics all the time. That's why I can come on here and talk about politics, talk about what a white man did and a black man whooped the butt. I talk about that all day. I give y'all examples of white people do crazy things and black people with their butts. It feels good to them like they're winning. You ain't winning. When you look at that bank account, you ain't winning. If you ain't got 20,000 in your checking, 20,000 in your savings, and 100,000 in your 401k right now, you ain't winning. Let me say it again for y'all to understand. If you ain't got 20 G's, 20 bands, what they call it? If you ain't got 20 bands in your checking account, if you ain't got 20 bands in your savings account, and you ain't got 100 bands in your 401k, if you ain't got 3 credit cards, at least got 10,000 band limit on each one of them, you ain't winning. You ain't winning. You ain't winning. So you shouldn't hate nothing. You shouldn't hate nothing. You ain't got that. You ain't got that. If you ain't got at least $100,000 life insurance policy on yourself, you ain't winning. You're losing. If you want to talk real numbers, if you want to talk about real life, I can go even further. You ain't winning. You're just talking jazz and you hate. Okay? Gluttony and envy. Look in the Bible. Those are 2 things you should never have. Gluttony and envy. If you don't know what both of those things are, that's a problem. Boom, jealous. You said that is the main thing with us as black people, correct? Gluttony and envy. If you don't know those 2 things, go look in the Bible. If you have either one of them, something's wrong with you. You ain't winning, you're losing. I'm here to tell you, sorry, you're losing. You're losing real bad. You are losing. If you got gluttony and envy, you losing. Brian, go get the hell off my show. Goodbye. Get off my show. Brian Gordon. Let me say this. You can tell them get more powerful because when I have 20 or 30 people in here and 2 or 3 of them are bots, that means we spreading. I got over 120,000 followers. Make sure you follow that boy Marquez Speaks. I got over 120,000 followers. And I don't shake my booty. I don't shake my breast. I don't do anything sexual. I don't curse all the time on my videos. And I'm already over 120,000. You can be whatever you want to be if you're respectful and get that hate and jealousy and envy out of you. I'm living proof. I'm 48 years old. I'm not a young cat. I'm middle-aged. I'm almost a senior citizen. If I can do it, you can do it too. But you got to get that hate out of you. You got to learn that respect. You got to get that jealousy and envy out of you. Because people going to come at you. People come at me all day, every day. On social media, at work. When I'm out, people come at me all day. And I don't never let them see me sweat. Never. So why we can't do the same thing in politics? Why we can't do the same thing in life? Why we can't vote our interests and do the right thing? Why we can't do it? I have at least 3 of them look at my profile. One thing I don't have is a bunch of credit cards. Do not want them. I got plenty of them. I don't like cash. I like credit. Okay? Don't give me $1 million. Give me $1 million worth of credit. Because $1 million, you're going to get taxed on $1 million worth of credit. I ain't going to get taxed. I know how to use it. And I can write it off. I can file for bankruptcy. I can say that false pretenses. A lot of things I can do with the credit if you know what to do. I don't want the $1 million. Give me $1 million worth of credit. I am 65 and I see it. I see it all the time. Jealousy. Listen, make your money, honey. Thank you. I'm saying. People say, oh, I want $1 million. No, give me $1 million worth of credit. Because your $1 million ain't going to last long. That $1 million worth of credit is going to change my life forever. See, we got to think differently. Let me say this. When a fat boy is telling you something, he already been there. I already know the answer. I already know the answer. Okay, I'm just saying. We gotta think differently. We got credit is king. Cash ain't king. Credit is king. You can get whatever you want with credit, and then you can write it off as a business expense. If it's fraud, you can say it's fraud. You can pay a little bit on it at a time. You can file bankruptcy like Donald Trump did when your credit gets too high. You ain't even got to use your own money. Credit is king, not cash. When you learn about credit and how to use your home equity, then you learning something. Then you doing something different. I disputed my school loans. My student loans. I know they weren't gonna come off. I disputed them once. I'm gonna dispute them again. I'm gonna get them off because I'm gonna do it the right way. See, you gotta set stuff up right. We need to set up politics right. Politics 2026, you need to vote Democrat. 2028, you need to vote Democrat. Why? Because Republicans ain't done nothing for you. Let's get out of this mind mentality of what we are ego driven. We are egocentric to do the wrong thing. And let's start doing the right thing for ourselves. How about we start doing that, my people? How about we start doing the right thing for ourselves and learn credit and fix our credit up and get whatever the hell we want? I ain't trying to brag. I am. Tell my wife when you ready to trade in your car, I got the credit. You get in the car that you want. Get in the vehicle you want. She only gonna get one. You ain't gonna have two, and you gonna trade it in every 3 years. I have a new vehicle. That's what I told her. Told her I get ready. I'm give me a new vehicle. I ain't bragging, kind of am. That's what you do. Credit. That's the difference. Credit. That's the difference. I ain't gotta stay in my vehicle. I can upgrade every 2 or 3 years I want. That's credit. Home equity, I can take it out and go do home improvements in my house. That's different. That's different hustles. We're looking at different hustles. Congressional leaders do it all the time. They never use their own money, even to win in the stock market. They use somebody else's money. They use somebody else's credit. Trump has made billions off using somebody else's credit, ours, to make money for himself. Let me say it again. Donald Trump has used somebody else's credit, ours, to make billions money for himself. We got to learn the game. We got to learn to hustle. We got to learn things different. And it starts with politics. It starts with voting your interest, voting the right people in the right place and right time. Jasmine Crockett should win Texas easily. She won't even win the primary. Queen Jasmine Crockett should win Texas easily. She won't even win the primary. Say it one more time. Queen Jasmine Crockett should win Texas easily. She won't even win the primary. Let me say it one more time. Queen Jasmine Crockett should win Texas easily. She won't even win her primary. Because people don't vote with their interests. And money rules the world. Fact check me. She losing to Telesco. She down by like 10 points. He's a Democrat running too. Gotta do better, y'all. But that's my ramble for tonight. I am Marquez Speaks, the real voice, the voice of the street, CEO me, Big Boss Entertainment. Let us pray, because I definitely need to pray for Brian Gore, that other man. I need to pray for him. Heavenly Father God Almighty, we come to you as humble as we know how. Thank you for another beautiful, blessed day. For that troll, Brian Gore, and that other man, bless them, Father God. Open up their minds and have them see straight. Father God, bless my people, that they understand the enemy of my enemy may be my friend, but it's still an enemy. Father God, let them vote with their interests. Let them do the things they need to do to be successful in this life. And Father God, give them the strength, the admiration, and the knowledge, skill, and know-how to do the right thing, to say the right thing, and to be at the right place at the right time for their right success and enjoyment. And we will always be so careful to always give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise in Jesus' name. I'm saying amen. Kings and queens, that is my show. May God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. May you be blessed all the days of your lives. Make sure you follow your boy. We're almost at 121,000 followers. I am Marquez Speaks, the real voice of the street, CEO me, Big Boss Entertainment. Make sure you watch my videos because I bring them 24 hours, 7 days a week. God bless you, kings and queens. Have a blessed Friday evening. And if it is God's will, we will do this tomorrow. And we will start talking about football. God bless you.